pictures and tell me the feelings of two girls.
The girls, she's is happy.
And what about in the picture number two?
The two, the boys are boring.
Okay. Okay. So now let's watch a video and then answer the questions.
Yeah.
Hey, John. It's been 3 months since our city has been in lockdown. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, Sarah. How about you?
Yeah, có thể
I
bỏ
think
cái
I'm not okay,
video
John.
xíu được không? Chứ nó bị cắt đôi màn hình mất tiêu.
Hey, John. It's been 3 months since our city has been in lockdown. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, Sarah. How about you?
I think I'm not okay, John. You know, there is something wrong with me. I mean, my doctor said I'm suffering from depression and anxiety.
Really? I'm so sorry to hear that, Sarah. Did your doctor say the lockdown was the cause?
Yes, he did. For a while now, I'm always in the state of feeling very unhappy, worried, and nervous. You know, I feel like I'm living in prison and I can't breathe well. I easily get annoyed by nearly everything. I became a difficult person, you know. I didn't know why. My younger brother said it's like I got a personality change operation. You know, that made me feel even more moody. My parents decided to ask for help from a psychologist, and the psychologist said that I might have some psychological changes. That's why this lockdown has changed me from a sweet person to a difficult person.
Actually, personality change is not only caused by lockdowns, but can also be triggered by major changes in lifestyle. When I was in secondary school, my family moved from Thailand to the USA. And you know what? I was experiencing personality change just like you are now. When we moved from one country to another country, I was very shocked. Everything in my life changed in a way that was so different to me. I mean, I was alone because I had no friends in the US, my parents were busy, and they didn't spend a lot of time with me. I was suddenly afraid of everything in my life. You know, I changed into a quiet person who couldn't study well at school. I didn't enjoy learning as I used to do, and some days I really didn't want to go to school.
Okay, so now can you please choose your answer for number one and number two?
The number one is B. Never. Nervous.
Yes, that's correct. Numbers. And what about number two?
The number
What
two.
did John experience personality change?
Number two is B because his family moved to another country.
Yeah, that's correct. Okay, the third. Now let's move to the next slide. Okay, here we will learn about the new vocabularies related to the personality. Number one, annoyed.
Annoyed.
Yeah. Can you tell me the Vietnamese meaning of this word?
Yeah. Là bực bội.
Yes. Okay. And number two, unhappy.
Unhappy.
Okay, unhappy. This word is too easy. Or what is its meaning?
Nghĩa là không vui.
Yeah, that's correct. And number three, worried.
Worried. And worry là lo lắng.
Okay. Are nervous.
Nervous. Yeah, nervous cũng lo lắng.
That's correct. And number 5, anxious.
Anxious. Lo lắng.
Yeah, that's correct. And number 6, afraid.
Afraid. Sợ hãi.
Okay. And number 7, depression.
Re de depression.
De- yeah, depression.
Depression là trầm cảm.
Yes, that's correct. Okay. Now let's move to the next slide. Number 1, personality change.
Personality change. Oh, hard.
Yeah, this word. Can you tell me the rhythm is meaning?
Yeah, thay đổi tâm trạng.
Yeah, thay đổi tính tần tính cách.
Yeah, thay đổi tính cách.
And number 2, difficult.
Difficult. Khó khăn.
Okay. And number 3, sweet person.
Sweet person là người ngọt ngào.
Okay, yeah, that's correct. And number 4, quiet person.
Quiet person là người yên lặng.
Yes. And number 5, alone.
Alone là một mình.
Yeah, that's correct. Okay, now can you please complete those words by filling the correct letters into the gaps for me?
Yeah. Ồ, không. Emotion. Anh xong rồi.
Okay, let me check the answer. Wait.
Ngồi đánh từng trận xong cái mỏi tay.
Okay. Yes, okay, now let's move to the next slide. Okay, now can you please listen and repeat after me? Number 1, suppress one's emotion.
Suppress one's emotion.
So can you tell me what does it mean?
Suppress là kìm one's emotion, là kìm nén cảm xúc. Kìm nén một cảm xúc.
Đúng rồi. And number 3, emotional roller coaster.
Emotional roller coaster là trừu tượng dữ dội. Tàu lượn siêu tốc cảm xúc.
Kiểu cảm xúc nó như cái tàu lượn nó thay đổi nhanh chóng hả?
Wow.
Number 2, number 2 dưới đây. Overcome difficulties, problems.
Overcome difficulties or problems là vượt qua khó khăn hoặc vấn đề.
And number 4, lose one's temper.
Lose one's temper là mất bình tĩnh.
Mất bình tĩnh, mất kiểm soát, tự nhiên tức giận lên. Tức giận mà kiểu tức giận rất là kinh khủng à. Number 5, mood swing.
Mood swing, thay đổi tâm trạng.
Okay. Cái number 3, emotional roller coaster, nó giống kiểu như là một cái tình huống nào đó mà nó làm em có nhiều tâm trạng á, kiểu vậy ha.
Wow, yeah.
Kiểu mình nó trải qua nhiều cái tâm trạng,
Yeah.
trải qua nhiều cái trạng thái cảm xúc khác nhau. Okay. Now can you please can you please choose the correct words and then fill in the blanks with the correct answer for me?
Eventually, she made a
Manage.
là cái từ đọc vậy, cái từ đầu đọc như thế này chị.
Eventually đúng không?
Eventually, she managed to overcome.
Ma chứ không phải là mage nha.
Manage. Overcome her shyness in class. Number 2, she couldn't suppress her anger. Number 3, often lifestyle factors play a role in the onset of mood swing. And number 4, the children behaved so badly that I lost my temper. This trip has been an emotional roller coaster. Dạ rồi.
Okay, now let me check the answer. Number 1, overcome, yes. She couldn't suppress her anger. Swings, lost my temper. Yes, okay, the trick is correct. Now,
Wow.
can you please look at read through sentences here and then tell me the like the like the what these sentences have in common.
This hospital was built in 1995. 3 samples are given to all the patients. Many cars are parked outside the building. Ơi, that is là cái gì vậy chị? Nghe chấm hỏi ba chấm.
Là những cái này, 3 câu này nó có cái gì điểm chung không em?
Điểm chung của nó là đều dùng thì đều dùng thì quá khứ đơn.
Anh đợi xíu.
Bị động.
Yes, điểm chung là gì hả? Điểm chung là gì?
Dạ đều dùng bị động.
Đúng rồi. All of them are in passive voice ha.
Yeah.
Okay. So now let's watch a video about the active or passive voice and then decide whether each statement is true or false.
And number 1 là sentences in passive.
Bà nghe đi. Mặc dù cái này biết rồi nhưng mà cứ có video thôi mình cứ nghe đi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our very first question is, when should passive voice or active voice be used? To answer this question, please have a look at these sentences and see for yourself which version is more simple and common. Alright, through the examples, I hope you can sense that active voice is more simple than passive sentences, and they are also more common. In fact, most of the sentences in English are active sentences, which means people only use the passive voice in a number of situations. A possible situation can be when people want to talk about an action, but they don't want to mention who does it. For example, the vase was broken. Here you only describe the action without mentioning who actually did it. In the opposite situation, when it's clear who did the action, active voice is used instead. For example, Oliver broke the vase. And another situation when passive voice is used is when people want to emphasize the object and not the subject. For example, instead of saying, smoking seriously damaged his health, we use a passive sentence, his health was seriously damaged by smoking, to focus the attention on the object, his health. As for the form, we make the passive by putting the verb to be into whatever tense we need and then adding the past participle. For regular verbs, we make the past participle by adding ed to the infinitive.
Okay, now, so can you please read the statements and decide whether each of them is true or false?
Yeah. The number one is false. And number
Yes.
two is false too. Number three. Number three is true. Number four to make a present sentence. Number four is false.
Okay, let me check the answer. Yes, okay, true. Now let's move to the next slide. Okay, please read the sentences and then choose the correct answer for each sentence.
Yeah. Number one quinoa is a good source of protein. It is consumed in many countries in the world. Number two, I often go to the supermarket and buy some healthy ingredients to cook. Three, the kitchen was cleaned by my dad yesterday. Her swimming class starts at 9 a.m. A new gym is being built in my neighborhood. Liam broke his leg and was taken to the hospital. Many people go to the gym in the evening. My cat my cat has been spying on the birds in the garden for a while. You know. B A
Okay,
B
let's
A B B A A.
okay, let me check the answer. Yeah, A B B A A. Yes, okay, good job. All of your answers are correct.
Yeah.
Now let's move to the next slide. Uh yes, can you please read the sentences out loud for me?
Yeah. I think hamburgers and French fries are not healthy, but when I was in the middle school, hamburgers and French fries were some of my favorite foods. I had hamburgers and French fries almost every day.
Okay, yeah, so can you uh do you think there is some problems with the test?
Yes.
Yeah, so what is the problem?
Yeah, it's the hamburgers and French fries, number two and number three.
Yeah, so you mean that hamburgers and french fries are repeated, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in the when we write something or in our story, we should avoid we should use the demonstrative pronouns like this, that, or those, these to avoid the to avoid the repeat.
Yeah.
Okay, so now how to point something out by using demonstrative. Cái này thì dễ hả?
Là this,
Okay,
that. Là this, those.
this. Uh, so like, can you tell me the differences between the usage of for those words?
Yeah. Đây là this and these. This.
Là em cho chị biết khác biệt, sự khác biệt giữa bốn cái này là cái gì được không?
Chắc
Cái này,
là
bốn cái này sẽ sử dụng khi nào?
khác biệt cái gì ta? Khác biệt về cái chữ. This,
Cách
that,
dùng.
this, those. À dạ, cách dùng. Cách dùng của nó. Cái cách dùng của this. Cách dùng của this và these và this và that và this and those. Và this là dùng chỉ một cái gì đó chỉ với số lượng là một và ở gần. Còn that là cũng tương tự là chỉ một cái gì đó về số lượng về số lượng ít, về kiểu như một cái thôi nhưng mà ở xa. Và this đó là chỉ cái sự vật mà nhiều đó là ở gần, và those là cái sự vật của mình thật là nhiều là ở xa.
Đúng rồi. Ok.
Nói xong cái em thấy loạn hơn.
Okay. Now, can you please read the our sentences and choose the correct answer?
Yeah. So number one, it is your helmet. Number two, look at that woman over there. Number three, I fell off my bike and it was raining. That was terrible. Number four, please come here and look at the picture. Look at these, at this picture. Number five, we're going to play handball this morning. We got some exercise from Italy. These exercise these exercises are in our textbook, page 25. And number seven, that's my best friend over there beside Chef. That's eight, our car has broken down and is snowing. This is not a good cái từ cuối này đọc sai rồi chị.
Situation.
Situation. This is not a good situation. Yeah.
Okay, let's me check the answer. Uh, A, B, B, C, A, C, B, A. Yes, okay, sure. Now, can you, let's move to the next slide. Can you please look at the pictures and then describe the picture for me?
Yeah.
Describe the story for me.
Picture one is the Picture one is a girl named Lucy. She takes a bath at 10 o'clock at night. Yeah, at night. And number two, so she's uh she's tired, and her mom said you shouldn't take a shower too late.
Yes.
Number four là gì? And she needs to get a hair dryer. Yeah.
My mom tell her gì nữa? Mẹ có nói gì nữa nè?
Her mom tell you shouldn't take a shower too late, and she needs to get a
Đấy là
hair dryer.
number four.
Number
No.
four là uh, you must get a hair dryer.
And then
and and
where can she find a dryer?
and she finds a dryer and she blow dry her hair. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, where can she find the dryer? On the shelf or what else? Where else?
Ah,
Where can she find the dryer?
she find uh, dryers in the shelf.
On the shelf after
Uh,
what? Or behind what?
Find a box.
Yes, okay, behind the box. Okay, now let's move to the next slide. Now,
Wow.
can you please read the test and then choose the correct answer, the correct person that correct answer for each person?
Yeah. Michael. My my experience whispered. Michael. There was a time when I was always afraid of missing out on what my friends were up to. I focused on checking social media constantly to see what other classmates had posted and what they had involved in. Whenever I saw them wearing fancy outfits or traveling to another country, I feel an Biết từ này đọc sao vậy?
Urge.
Urge. I feel an urge to buy the same things or go the same places as they did. Whenever I hadn't been able to catch up with them, I became extreme, có từ đọc sao vậy?
Extremely.
extremely, become extremely cranky and moody. Michael is the what? Michael's friend moved to another country. It's not Michael. Feel afraid because of family conflicts. It's not Michael. So Michael is number three. Experienced mood swing. Experiences.
Yes, okay. Okay, so now let's move to the next slide. What about Jessica?
And Jessica. My parents were usually busy at work. They didn't pay enough attention to me. Luckily, I had my classmates and also my best friend, Rose, who did all kinds of fun activities with me. However, when we were in grade 7, Rose's family moved abroad. I feel so stressed out when she wasn't around anymore. I didn't feel like taking to anyone. I didn't take part in any activities at school either. After school, I went straight home, looked myself up in my room, and ate lots of junk foods like chips and donuts. It was such a terrible experience. Wow, so Jessica is number one.
One.
Jessica's friend moved to another country, and she's Rose.
Yes, that's correct. Okay, so it's 1B. Okay, and number 2 is for C. So now can you please read the test for me?
Yeah, Nick, 2 years ago, my dad and mom got a divorce. They told us their relationship was over and that we had to learn to accept it. I feel like my world was turned upside down when mom moved out. My sister and I did everything we could, but we couldn't persuade them to change their mind. The experience drove me crazy. I found it hard to concentrate on anything. My sister was also badly affected. She became too moody and she had lots of comfort food. We feel really hopeless at that time.
Okay, and number 2,
Number
C.
2 is C. Nick.
Okay, now let's move to the
Yeah.
next slide. Let's listen to and talk and then choose the correct answer.
Now, look at part 3. For each question, choose the correct answer. Look at questions now. You have 20 seconds. You will hear Phil talking to his friend Jess about a new sports center.
Hi, Jess. Did you hear about the new sports centre on the radio this morning?
The one that you and your friend Bob went to? No. Actually, there was a poster about it near my work. Is it good?
Yes, it's bigger than the old one, and it's more fun, especially with the loud music they play. It costs a lot, though.
Do you go every day?
If I can. Mornings are the best because it's less busy, especially very early. Schools use it during the day, but that's fine because I'm at work then. Weekends are too crowded.
The pool at the old sports center's quite dirty, so I'd love to try this new one. I'd like to enter one of their swimming competitions. but they're still working on the heating for the pool, so it's not open yet.
Let's go to the gym together instead.
I'm not a member, and I need new trainers.
That doesn't matter. Let's go shopping for trainers now, and you can join when you visit the gym for the first time. I know, we'll go to the cafe afterwards. Members not only get discount on classes, but on their order at the cafe too.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Can you have you got the answer for number 2?
And number 2 is A. It's noisy.
Em đang cắt nút. Okay. 2A.
Ôi trời ơi, gì mà nãy giờ em nói. And number 2
Okay, so
is A is noisy.
Number 1. Okay, let me check the answer. 1A. 2. No, not 2A.
Oh.
And number 3B. Yeah, that's correct. So now let's listen number 2 one more time.
Yeah.
Let's go so
Hi Jess, did you hear about the new
từ đầu cái nó ở khúc đầu là hậu.
Yeah.
Now, look at part 3. For each question, choose the correct answer. Look at questions now. You have 20 seconds. You will hear Phil talking to his friend Jess about a new sports center.
Hi Jess, did you hear about the new sports centre on the radio this morning?
The one that you and your friend Bob went to? No. Actually, there was a poster about it near my work. Is it good?
Yes, it's bigger than the old one, and it's more fun, especially with the loud music they play. It costs a lot though.
Do you go every day?
If I can. Mornings are the best because it's less busy, especially very early. Schools use it during the day, but that's fine because I'm at work then. Weekends are too crowded.
The pool at the old sports center's quite dirty, so I'd love to try this new one. I'd like to enter one of their swimming competitions, but they're still working on the heating for the pool, so it's not open yet.
Let's go to the gym together instead.
I'm not a member, and I need new trainers.
That doesn't matter. Let's go shopping for trainers now, and you can join when you visit the gym for the first time. I know, we'll go to the cafe afterwards. Members not only get discount on classes, but on their order at the cafe too.
Okay, great.
Ủa? Chị quên dừng lại giữa chừng. Sorry. Number 2, what's your answer for number 2?
It's not big enough.
Because B is not expensive.
Oh.
It's expensive chứ không phải not lộn.
It's expensive.
Look, hear Phil talking to his friend Jess.
Radio this morning?
The one that you and your friend Bob went to? No. Actually, there was a poster about it near my work. Is it good?
Nè, nói rồi, it's bigger than the old one là câu C rồi hả?
Yes, it's bigger than the old one, and it's more fun.
Especially with the loud music they play. Nghĩa là nó không có nói gì tại vì sao ta? Nó chỉ nói là the loud music they play thôi chứ nó không có nói gì.
Yeah.
Especially with the loud music.
It costs a lot though. Nhưng mà nó sẽ rất là mắc. Không phải nó sẽ rất là mắc mà là ý là kiểu cái trung tâm mới đó nó sẽ có nó đắt giá hơn, ý là đã đi rồi và kêu là nó rất là mắc.
Yeah.
Bán copy. Ok, ủa hết bài hả? Nhưng mà mình còn giờ mình sẽ quay lại mình dịch ha.
Yeah.
Okay. Now can you please translate it into Vietnamese for me?
Yes. Nick Tôi với căng thẳng về Nick. 2 năm trước là bố mẹ tôi đã ly hôn. Họ nói với tôi rằng mối quan hệ của họ đã kết thúc và chúng tôi phải học cách chấp nhận điều đó. Rất là chuyện thật. Tôi cảm thấy như thế giới của mình đã thay đổi, đã lộn xộn khi mẹ chuyển đi. Chị gái của tôi và tôi đã làm mọi thứ có thể và nhưng chúng tôi không thể thuyết phục họ thay đổi quyết định. Trải nghiệm đó khiến tôi chúng tôi điên. Trải nghiệm đó khiến tôi phát điên. Tôi thấy khó tập trung vào bất cứ thứ gì. Chị gái tôi cũng bị ảnh hưởng nặng nề. Chị ấy trở nên rất thất thường và ăn rất nhiều đồ ăn nhanh, comfort food, đồ ăn thoải mái, ăn thoải mái
Ừ.
comfort
Cái
food.
kiểu đồ ăn để làm mình thoải mái á.
Dạ. Chúng tôi cảm thấy rằng sự tuyệt vọng. Chúng tôi cảm thấy sự tuyệt vọng vào thời điểm đó. Tội chưa?
Okay. Đúng là ba mẹ chia tay con cái cũng khổ ha.
Yeah.
Jessica.
Dạ, bố mẹ tôi thường bận rộn với công việc. Họ không chú ý nhiều đến tôi. May mắn thay tôi có bạn cùng lớp và cũng là người bạn thân nhất của tôi, đó chính là Rose. Người đã cùng tôi tham gia đủ các hoạt động. Người cùng tôi tham gia các hoạt động vui. Người tham gia các hoạt động vui cùng với tôi. Tuy nhiên, khi chúng tôi học lớp đại, gia đình của Rose chuyển đi sang nước ngoài và tôi cảm thấy rất stress, tôi cảm thấy rất là căng thẳng khi cô ấy không còn ở bên nữa. Tôi không muốn nói chuyện với bất kỳ ai. Tôi cũng không tham gia bất kỳ hoạt động nào ở trường. Sau giờ học, tôi về thẳng nhà, nhốt mình vào trong phòng và ăn rất nhiều đồ ăn vặt như khoai tây chiên và bánh donut, bánh rán. Đó là một trải nghiệm khủng khiếp. Gọi nữa.
Toàn gặp ở trong mà. What about
Đúng
this?
là stress. Stress này hơi bị quá lớn với độ tuổi. Em ở trên trường em còn học về stress mà là kiểu như là stress vì áp lực học tập, rồi stress vì nọ cái đó, chứ nó không có nặng nề giống này.
Ý là chị cũng không hiểu sao mà bạn ý là bạn chuyển đi mà vậy luôn á, ghê luôn.
Đóng vai trò
Là
rất
cái
là
trường hợp thứ ba ba mẹ ly hôn thì còn hiểu, chứ cái trường hợp 2 thì chị cũng không hiểu lắm,
nghe hơi
nghe nó hơi quá.
như là có một khoảng thời gian tôi luôn bỏ lỡ những gì tôi đã làm. Tôi làm. Tôi tập trung vào việc kiểm tra phương tiện truyền thông xã hội. Truyền thông xã hội nó social media customer. Tôi tập trung vào việc kiểm tra phương tiện truyền thông xã hội, là kiểu như kiểm tra tin nhắn liên tục để xem.
Kiểu như là mạng xã hội thì em chứ.
Mạng xã hội.
Ý là lướt Facebook hay là lướt cái gì đó để mà update tình hình á.
Yeah. Để xem những người bạn cùng lớp đã đăng gì và họ đã tham gia vào những gì. Bất cứ khi nào tôi cảm thấy họ mặc trang phục sang trọng hoặc đi du lịch đến những quốc gia khác, tôi cảm thấy thôi thúc muốn mua những thứ tương tự hoặc đến những nơi tương tự như họ. Đây là đua đòi. Bất cứ khi nào tôi không thể bắt kịp họ, tôi trở nên rất là cáu kỉnh và tâm trạng bất thường. Ủa gì kỳ vậy? Kiểu như ghen tị cái xong rồi tức giận.
No, I saw them. Feel an urge. Feel an urge là kiểu thúc
Yeah.
giục mua audition place.
Là
Cái
tôi cảm thấy thôi thúc.
ừ.
Như đây thôi thúc để tôi cảm thấy thôi thúc mua những thứ khác nhau hoặc là đi đến những nơi khác nhau như là họ. Whenever I had bất cứ khi nào tôi cảm thấy như không đuổi kịp họ thì tôi cảm thấy như là tôi rất là cố kỵ và tâm trạng rất là chấm hỏi.
Ừ. Cái
Thì
stress mà nó không xài nữa.
dạ thiệt luôn á, tự nhiên thấy đúng là theo mức độ luôn á, số 3 xong đến số 2 cái xong số 1 kỳ
Không
vậy.
hiểu.
Áp lực gì lạ lùng á.
Ừ, nó cũng lạ thiệt á.
Yeah.
Okay, and that is the end of the lesson today. Goodbye and see you.
Yeah, goodbye teacher.